Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Ashanti here and I'm back. And I'm not pregnant anymore, so yay. The last video I posted was the end of my second trimester, so my whole third trimester and labor, delivery, the first 2 months of my baby girl's life, I have not made any videos. Obviously I was adjusting to becoming a mom, a new mom, and taking care of a newborn is a lot of work, so I wasn't really focused on making videos or anything. But I'm back. I'm gonna be making more videos, I promise. And so yeah, so today I'm just gonna be introducing my daughter. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about my labor and delivery, tell you guys her name, how much she weighed, how tall she was, my stay in the hospital, how was that, what kind of tearing did I get, did I have an epidural, did I not have an epidural. We're just gonna jump right into the video. Also, I have a new intro, so I hope you guys like it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with all your friends. Okay, so first things first, I carried my daughter full term, 40 weeks, and when I hit my due date, the day of my due date, I went to the hospital and I got induced. I was induced with Cytotec. I think that's what it's called. Cytotec. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, but it's basically like this little tiny pill that they put into your cervix, and it's supposed to soften your cervix and cause your cervix to open. So that's what I was induced with. We went to the hospital at 8 o'clock at night on March 2nd, and then they started the first pill of Cytotec at around 11 o'clock. I think it was like 11 p.m. maybe. It might have been 12. It was around 11 or 12 p.m.-ish, and immediately when I first got to the hospital, I was already having contractions. It wasn't like anything that I could really feel. And so they wanted to give me the Cytotec to progress the contractions, which will open your cervix. So after they gave me the first dose, and I was supposed to have a second dose after 4 hours. After the first dose, it immediately started working and I was getting contractions. Honestly, I'm probably not going to get the times right on any of this because I wasn't looking at the clock. Obviously I was in pain, so I don't really know what the exact times were, but I'm gonna like guesstimate when it was. So I believe around 3 o'clock in the morning. It was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. They came in to check me, to check how dilated my cervix was, to see if the Cytotec was working, and to see if they were gonna give me another dose of the Cytotec if my cervix was still not progressing. So I was just sitting there and I was like, I hope it is, because like I can feel this pain. It wasn't too intense, but I could definitely feel it. So I was just hoping and praying that I had progressed at least a little bit. And when they checked me, I was at a 4. So I had progressed to 4 centimeters from 0. So they called my doctor and she decided not to give me the second dose of the Cytotec. So they were just gonna let me progress on my own from there. Contractions were getting worse and worse, more painful. I could feel it, like my whole body was just, I'm just gonna tell you right now, it's the worst pain you'll probably ever feel in your entire life. It felt like, I don't even know, I can't even describe the pain, or I can't even like tell you how it felt. You just have to like experience it for yourself. And basically my whole pregnancy I said that I didn't want the epidural. So everybody that was in the room with me knew that I didn't want the epidural, and I really wanted them to push that, as obviously I was in labor and I'm in pain and I'm gonna be like, give me the epidural, give me the epidural, which I was doing. am so happy that I had people there that advocated for me and knew what I wanted before we went in there, because you're just like, your mindset is so different when you're in that much pain. And I'm really happy that I did go natural and I didn't get the epidural, because it's just like something I wanted to experience for myself. And once I hit 6 centimeters, everything really slowed down. I wasn't progressing as fast as I did getting to the 6 centimeters, so it was really discouraging. I was in so much pain, literally in so much pain. I was stuck at a 6 for a good like 2 or 3 hours, and I would have to say that was the worst part of it all. The nurse that I had, she kept trying to get me to like bounce on the ball and like sit a certain way on the bed, and it's just like any pressure on my area, it was just really making it even worse. So I just didn't want to do any of that. I did get 2 doses of the IV pain meds. I don't know what was in it, but it really didn't help with the pain, honestly. It just like calmed my mind a little bit. Like, it honestly just made me woozy to where I was in pain. I could still feel the pain, but like I just felt so out of mind that like I wasn't reacting to it the way that I would when I didn't have it. Then at like 10:30 they checked me again, and I was like 9 centimeters, I think. So she's like, you're almost there, you still have a centimeter. So she obviously didn't think that I was going to progress to a 10. So as soon as she walked out of the door, she was going to get the doctor so that they could break my water so that I would be able to push. But as soon as she walked out of the door, my water broke and it went everywhere. And I know that's like graphic or whatever, but I'm just saying it went everywhere. It did feel like a gush of water just came out. So I was like, my water just broke, like I'm ready to push. Like at this point, her head was coming out. Her head was coming out, and I was just gonna push that baby out. Whether there was a nurse, a doctor, somebody better have been there to catch her. So of course, you know, some of the people that I had there, they went out and they were like, she's ready to push, like her water just broke. And they were like telling the doctors and everything, and all the doctors were like in the hallway getting ready. So then a bunch of nurses come in, and my doctor wasn't there yet. So this boy doctor, he was there, and he came in, and he like delivered her. He basically delivered her. They're sitting there and they're telling me like, don't push, like they're getting everything set up. And I'm like, I cannot not push, like I have to get this baby out. I'm telling you, when the baby is ready to come out, the baby is coming out. Like there's no stopping it. I was ready to push, and I was gonna push that baby out no matter what. So I'm sitting there and I'm telling them like, I cannot stop myself from pushing. Like it's so painful, and you feel this urge to push. You just cannot not push. I pushed for like 3 minutes probably. Like I really only pushed once. That was pushing her head out, and then she basically just like came out on her own. And then my doctor got there. She came in and she did like the cleanup and everything. And I did get a 1st-degree tear, so I only got like 3 or 4 stitches, I believe. Well, they numb you with needles, so you really don't feel it. And plus you just push out a baby, so you're not even really worried about any of that. Overall, it was a great experience. I'm happy that I didn't get that epidural. I'm happy that I didn't have to push forever. And I was really only in active labor for 8 hours, so that was great. She was born at 11:24 a.m., so the next day. So she was born on March 3rd, 2020, and when she was born, she was 6 pounds, 14 ounces, 19 inches long. Sorry, she's making noise over there, but 19 inches long. So she was a little baby. So so cute, and it was a good day. It was a really good day. So I am breastfeeding. She latched so amazingly. Like, her mouth is just so perfect. Like, the way her lips are and everything is so perfect. She latched just like by herself. I didn't have any problems with latching or anything like that. But we're doing good with that. She's been gaining a lot of weight. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna show her to you guys. I'm gonna go get her and I'm gonna tell you guys her name. Hey guys, so here she is. Here's my little baby, Zalea Ava, and she's hungry, so I'm gonna go feed her and we will see you guys in the next video. Mwah.